Welcome to the ProMotion studio. Today we're joined by Toby Gibson. What's going on, man?
I was just hanging out, man, enjoying this great studio, man. Having a good day with you guys.
Hey, we're glad to have you down here, and you brought the full band with you this time. How long have you been playing with these guys?
Different time periods. The drummer's been with me for about a year and a half. The other two guys for about a year.
Very cool.
So, yeah, we're starting to sync up and get it going.
So how long have you been working on this project to have the full band out there?
I say we've been with these guys probably about 2 years. I've been trying to write songs and get it ready to go. I've played some with some past projects and stuff, but kind of saving this, to get just before we wanted it,
Absolutely.
So yeah, we just been putting in the work, man. A lot of time in the old garage, as they say.
That'll do it, man, and it takes time. And you perform as an acoustic solo artist as well.
Yeah, I do a lot of side work. Just staying busy.
Right.
So I really enjoy that too. I do a lot of storytelling kind of stuff and kind of Appalachian, get back to my roots a little bit. So I enjoy doing that.
Is that where you kind of got your musical roots from, doing acoustic stuff? Or?
Yeah, when I started out, I was doing like a singer-songwriter thing all the time, and I just started writing songs and going around to different places. Singer-songwriter now, slowly, before you know it, you got a band. So
Absolutely, that's one of the things, particularly around here. You go out to those open mics and stuff, you'll meet other musicians that are just itching to play. So, what are some of the biggest influences that you've had on your music?
I'd say out of from Knoxville specifically, and not just Knoxville, but I would say like Scott Miller is one of my biggest influences in general.
So Scott Miller, are we talking like V. Roy's?
Oh yeah. V. Roy, Scott, Mick Harrison, those guys with V. Roy's. Fell in love with the V. Roy stuff, and then when Scott started doing his singer-songwriter stuff, man, I was following him around like a deadhead.
Yeah, him and Mick Harrison both got that. There's some of those bands you see like. Everybody in that can be a star,
no
and
doubt,
they certainly proved it.
They put out such good lines, man. They are so good with lyrics, and man, Scott is just a huge influence, man, and love his stuff. So it made me feel like I could do some Appalachian singer-songwriter stuff. That people love his stuff so much they might like mine.
Right, right. Oh, I love to hear when somebody's been influenced by a local artist. I mean, because being able to go out and see those artists, shake their hands, a lot of times they're the people they play with. They're attainable too, so it's a small musical community around here, and just getting out and making yourself known, shaking some hands can go a long way.
Definitely, man. Just being in the scene, just being on the scene sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, have you got any original material recorded and out for people to hear?
Yeah, I did a little. Like I said, I considered like an Appalachian roots kind of project. I did a little thing called Mountain Man. Kind of took like some old school songs. One of the songs is like it's like an old hymn that I just took a few lines out of and turned it into a different story and just kind of things like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, I've done a lot of writing. I've got a few things published just writing, so I love that side of it. That gets to open it up a little bit more that way. So something I really enjoy, man.
Hell yeah. So, and right now I guess you're working on writing and recording for the new full band stuff?
All right, yeah. We just had a house party this weekend. All of our good friends that support us and come around came up and kicked in, so we've got the money put back to start putting all the tracks down.
Oh, very cool. So you crowdsourced that, yeah.
Thank you guys. I love you. You know who you are.
Hey, man, that's the kind of love that bands really need. There's some people are willing to get behind it.
It means the world, man. It really does.
It does, and when you can get people to just give a little bit of money and be like, okay, now you have a little bit of ownership in this. So when it comes out, I hope you're proud as well.
Because it definitely you're part of the foundation of what we're putting out. So
absolutely, that stuff means the world. And so when can people expect to hear something like that? I guess you're going to be recording through the rest of the year.
Yeah, we're going to start. Of course, we're going to start putting it down just as soon as possible. Staying pretty busy playing. And so every free chance we get, we're going to be putting down tracks. And as soon as we can get it out, we're going to get it rolling,
Right on.
We're just trying to go full steam ahead,
Hell yeah. And looking forward to 2022. Obviously, you got quite a few shows lined up, solo and full band. What are some of the ones coming up in May and June? People can come out and catch you.
Let's see. We're going to be in Abington Vineyards up in Abington, Virginia. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Love that spot, man. And always a great crowd. We're always up there. We'll be playing Trail Days in Damascus, so we got that coming up.
Oh, cool. That's a big festival up there.
Yeah, man. I think I love just going, so I'd be there anyway. So, getting to play is just a bonus. But and then we got a show coming up in Capone's in Johnson City, I want to say in July.
Very cool.
I love that spot, man. Big Al, the sound guy up there.
Capone's is a staple. There's a couple of staple places in the southeast. Capone's is definitely it for Johnson City.
It's a great room, man. I mean, I just love playing there. Like I said, Al, he's ran sound there for like 20 years, so I just do whatever he tells me to do. You know?
Follow the words of the master.
It's
Yeah.
like the first time I played there, I moved the chord over, and he was like, "Don't move stuff on my stage." I was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever you need."
Absolutely. Yeah, man, it's hard to replace a good sound guy. So when somebody's been working there for 20 years, listen to what they got to say.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah.
And we're looking forward to working with you on some new projects as well. Where can people find you? What's the best way for people to get a hold of you if they want to book you for a show or if they want to find some music?
TobyGibsonMusic.com. I have all my shows and dates on there. Of course, I got all the social media things going, and thank goodness because you guys helping me with that now, making a big difference. And,
hey man, it's a headache, and we're glad to ease a little bit of that pressure.
Yeah, it's such a difference since I've started working with you guys. My songwriting's went up so much just because of that time, So I appreciate that.
Well, you don't have to devote the time to it. That's
right.
it's a time sink. It just
and
is.
It's not good time. It's not good time.
No,
either,
no, and it puts you in a weird headspace. It's hard to
does.
write a song after looking at social media, unless you're going to write an angry song. But we're looking forward to working with you on some good stuff. Check him out, Toby Gibson, Toby, and TobyGibsonMusic.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, and stay tuned. You have a name for the album? You got a title in mind?
We've tossed around Muck in the Mire.
Muck in the Mire. I like that, man.
Like that. So
yeah.
we're putting some feels out there, seeing what we can come up with.
Hell yeah, following up with Mountain Man, Muck in the Mire. You just have that nice alliteration.
Coming through, yeah. Our album's going to start with M's. That's the plan.
There you go. All right, check him out, Toby Gibson Music, and of course, follow him on all the socials. New music on the way, and of course, get Mountain Man. Put that in your listening library. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that down below. That way you don't miss another ProMotion live session.